So, I had requests all last year for people asking, James
and Peter,
what is wrong with you guys? Why didn't you review this?
you're such nincompoops.
Well, we tried
Nincompoops.
really hard, except the day we got this, the only day we could ride this board, the resort was closed due to high winds. There were tents flying into people. I mean, it was nuts. I've never seen anything like it. Peter wasn't even there.
I wasn't even there. I was cold somewhere else.
Yeah, but I got on this literally for like a few hundred yards, got down to the bottom chair, and the resort closed. Then had to walk this up, this like mini lift. I had to like hike back up and go, here's your board.
Sweet board, bro.
Yeah, that was fun. It was a great 400. So I didn't write a review. It just didn't feel right. I didn't have enough to write about. This time we spent a good amount of time on this. We really got into it and made some turns, got a few runs, and I really got to understand the personality. Really liked what it was paired up with. I think this is the solution, which is more of their aggressive binding. I mean, after a few tweaks with the binding, we really got into it. What's up, Riley?
How's it going?
We're just reviewing, just trying to be me. You injured?
Sorry for interrupting.
You injured already?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, no, man.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right, we
right.
don't want to do the review anymore. Our friend's
Yeah.
injured. We're over it.
All right, good ride is done.
That's it.
Selling the companies. You don't want to buy it.
Yeah,
$1 million.
yeah. But, so, it was a perfect pair up, very responsive binding.
Yep.
Like me,
But with
medium fast turn initiation
Yeah.
with a kind of a wider, surfier board. And I just love this, and you look at this C3 profile, and then it seems like it has a super, like almost hard to pick up on camera, but just the most mellowest of mag, or even just a straight side cut, but it held a pretty good edge.
I don't know if it has any magnet traction. We're C3.
Yeah.
Might have
Trying to
some.
go by feel here, buddy. Trying to shut off my navigation computer and just kind of stay on target on
That
my
is the
own.
worst idea for you. You keep that nav on.
The beastie
keep
sense of
that nav
direction
on,
really
man.
sucks.
We would have been on the other side of the mountain.
Yeah. I'm like, I swear to God, it's this way, guys. It's this way. You got to listen to me. Just trust me, Peter. Just fucking trust me
Beastie,
for
I'm pretty
once.
sure it's
Yeah.
right. I think I'm looking at it right now. No, Peter, you're wrong. Just trust me, all right? It's over there.
Yep. You know what? I've really been happy with Google Maps. Back in the days when you had to use a map, I never got anywhere. I was lost most of my life.
Unlike this mayhem, though.
Yeah.
Unlike this Lost Mayhem, which I
Let's-
actually own a
Let's
Lost
give her
Mayhem.
a flex. Wow,
Um,
she doesn't. She feels like maybe just a touch softer than the twin rocket.
Yeah, and
her-
she's spraying out of churns.
Hold that for a second.
so well.
Yeah.
This thing,
Oh yeah. She feels like a touch softer,
it felt a touch softer on the snow too.
and it buttered off the tail easier.
Yeah, definitely did.
This was a more difficult butter.
Yeah. I really, 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 truly, truly loved this board. I loved its turn initiation. I loved the spring out of the churns on this thing, man. It held an edge real well.
It's dynamic camber.
Dynamic. It felt
C3
very
is
dynamic
basically
as you came
camber.
out
Yeah.
of your churns. The edge hold, the lightness, the poppiness, the surfy style feel of like just carving on that lip and just like having complete confidence you're gonna spring out of it and come back. I got nothing but great things to say about this. I think they really hit the nail on the head as far as like if you're looking for a surfy style, aggressive, but yet still really playful.
Look at
and fun
how
board.
much board there is. We've got this pretty close to the centered, and look at how much board you have between the the nose and tail, so you can really get over it. I'm a size 9, so I really don't need a wider board to really lay out a hard carve. But this is fun because this isn't fast for me edge to edge. I did not like quick, snappy turns and like bumps, like when we took that wrong turn because I told you guys to go that way.
I didn't hit the bumps.
And then we got stuck down a bumpy run.
Yeah.
I wasn't liking that. I wasn't digging it. It was just too wide for me. I can do it and I can power through it. But where I was happiest with this is just making really big turns and wide, super fun Carvey turns. And it's surfy, but not washy. and it just, yeah, it's definitely a dynamic, fun ride that I think could appeal to a wide variety of people. For powder, this is still kind of like an old camber board. I'd probably rather be on something with some early rise, like starting from like here.
Yeah.
You know, like give me like about that much
If
lift.
you're going for powder, but I don't think
Yeah.
this board is necessarily.
This is, yeah, I'd rather be on something else. Maybe one of Mervin's like
I don't
C2
think it's gonna be
or
bad in powder,
XC2s.
just with the
It's-
shape itself.
No, it's going to be good for camber.
It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna
But-
be really good for camber.
But it'll be a little more work off the back leg than, let's say, a board
course.
almost like this with
Yeah.
a little rocker. And
But that may
you know,
be
it's a
that may-
trade-off for carbon.
But it's a trade-off for carbon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah, like you may have to work a little bit harder in powder, but like on your groomers and on your carbs, you're gonna have much more fun turn initiation than with an early rise
Yeah. So all in all, I mean, I think
and spring out of the tree.
yeah, dynamic, poppy, carvy, surfy but not washy. Kind of a fun overall board, and you know, I definitely like this better than the Twin Rocket.
Definitely do too.
Yeah. You know, you have to look at each of these.
But it
totally
felt very
different.
uncomfortable going switch.
Yeah, you have to look at these totally
Opposite.
different.
It's direction.
Yeah, I didn't even ride it switch. You have to look at these totally different. You have to think more like aggressive freestyle and more aggressive, just carvy free ride.
Yeah.
You know, directional versus kind of multi-directional. But
So I give this a big thumbs up. I loved it.
yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I don't know if it's like gonna unseat like a favorite free ride board, but it sure
No.
is one hell of a fun
But
board.
it sure is one hell of a fun board.
So that's the Twin Rocket.